This session was slightly hindered by the deadlift that I've done a few days ago. I felt quite a bit of fatigue in my lower back. Nothing concerning, but definitely the high load and the stretch in my glutes have fatigued the lower back muscles to the point where I was feeling it in my kettlebell swings and in my squats. These 80 kilos moved fine, but it was a bit of a battle, one that I don't usually have with 80 kilos. So I was ramping up sets of 5 towards 90 kilos. I knew that I could do 90 kilos before my little trip that took me away from the gym for about 10 days, but I was sure I was not going to be able to complete them, especially after the deadlifts a few days ago. So this was kind of a small setback, but no, not a big deal. 80 kilos moved kind of slowly, and then I went into some leg raises, just get the volume for the hip flexors with the straight leg. Was really focusing on keeping my legs together. Sometimes I noticed that I kind of let my legs go a bit. I do not keep them in a straight line. Maybe that's an energy leak that can be plugged. But I was doing good amount of repetitions, going up to 20. Maybe I'm going to be thinking about adding a little load between my feet to make it a bit more challenging and not wasting too much time doing very long sets of up to 20 repetitions. This is 90 kilos. So I put the guards up because I didn't know whether I was going to be failing at some point. So the first rep was kind of all right. I felt better on my first rep with 90 kilos than with the entire set of 80 kilos. Second one, there was a bit of a sticking point. It kind of slowed down as I was going up. The third one also, but I was able to keep a good body rigidity. I did not feel any undue pressure on my low back. And then I went for a fourth one, and I decided to call it at that. Didn't want to risk having to fail a fifth repetition. And I think that four, for the state of soreness that my low back was in, was a decent effort. And then I went to do some upper body stuff. Was doing some push-ups because the day before I was doing dips, and I wanted to keep it kind of light. I didn't have that much time to finish everything off, and so I went into a superset. So I was doing push-ups and I was trying to push up to 20 repetitions. Now, 20 repetitions don't sound like much, but considering that just a month ago I was struggling, maybe 2 months ago I was struggling to do even one push-up because of my rotator cuff issue. I feel like now I don't feel any pain at any point of the range of motion, and I will be able to progress the push-ups as well as a variation of a pushing movement for my upper body. I'll still be doing weighted dips and the bench press as the main movers. And I was supersetting the push-ups with some face pulls. These I was also pushing for higher repetitions. I was doing 3 sets of 15 each. Maybe the third one I did 14, because this is quite tough on the rear delts, on my upper traps. I really feel quite the burn when I am going up to the 10th, 12th, 15th rep. And finishing off with a few handstands. It wasn't the best day for handstands. I wasn't really feeling like I could hit a right kick up and stay up for long, so there were a lot of missed attempts. This is the only one that I was able to stay up for a decent amount of time. There are always ups and downs. It's not a big deal. Ciao.